Hello, everyone. So I'm not gonna take too long in this reading because I don't want to do it on a generalized basis of what the baby has been through since he's been a superstar. Because I feel like he has a lot of skeleton in his closet. So I'm just gonna try and focus on what just happened. Because a lot of people are talking about this. So DaBaby. John, I don't know why I'm saying John, but DaBaby. Okay. Not only did you hurt the gay community, you hurt those people who could have been possibly born with HIV. Not everyone gets HIV or AIDS through sex. Sometimes they are born into it. Sometimes they did drugs in the past and they poked themselves with the wrong needle and got it. You have to be sensitive to these people because they did not pray for this to happen to them. It just so happened. And as humans, we also make mistakes. And another thing, gay people, the LGBTQ, are not responsible for AIDS and HIV. Like, let's just be clear. Anybody could catch that sucker. Okay? See, my son just made a noise. Anybody could get it. A baby could get it. An unborn child could get it. A person that never had AIDS before, HIV, could get it. And I see a lot of people, I'm seeing this right now. I'm talking about channeling intuitively. I'm seeing where you're going to lose a lot of money. You're going to lose a nice chunk of money because half of the people that support you, real shit, before I came and did this reading, doing this reading, I saw it. It was the LGBTQ community. A big chunk of them support you. So for you to go on that rant, this is not I'm trying not to make this personal because I'm trying to be general with this situation because I'm just here to give you the reading messages that I get energetically. But I feel like there's an ancestor that's upset that he made this move. So it would sound like I'm personally affected by it. But no, I'm not personally affected by it. Do I like what he said? No. I feel like that could have been kept to himself. That was not the right move. I feel like he's regretting this decision he made. I feel like this is not the first time he has made such decisions, the wrong decisions. I do get a lot of arrogancy in his energy. There's confidence and there's arrogance and there's ignorance, right? Arrogance, ignorance, that's what happened when you made this announcement. Now, are you gonna get out of this shit and keep moving forward with your brand and all that stuff? It's gonna take a minute, but you're gonna lose some people. Not only you're gonna lose some people, you're gonna lose some money. You might even lose endorsement. But this is again is a karma, it's karmic. Okay? I feel like DaBaby is dealing with a lot right now. I feel like he got a woman pregnant. There's a woman pregnant. I when I was meditating for him, I saw that. There's a woman pregnant. He could have broken up with this woman and found out, boom. He could have actually publicly broken up with this woman and then found out later on that she's pregnant, okay? That he could be an Aquarius or water sign, but not even a fire in his chart. But I feel like later on he found out this woman was pregnant. I feel like she might be ready to pop anytime now. I also see him where he has, because I was trying to figure out where, where all this is coming from, right? Where is this rant? But it's personal. It's like, I don't know if he was raised by his mother, what type of relationship him and his mother have. But I feel like there's some type of scrutiny with him and his mother, mother-like figures in his life. Um, I feel like he's battling with something here. I feel like he has some concerns or he's worried about the public, what the public is going to view about him when it comes to certain decisions he makes in his life. This is one of them where the public is roaring back at you, buddy. And this rant that he's making, I feel like there's some personal agenda in it. Has he experienced, so I'm gonna ask if he has experienced homosexuality, whether he was molested or abused as a child, or he had a run-in with the LGBTQ community and he's making this rant about them. Because I feel like something is personal. Because why would you go on a rant and talk about the LGBTQ community when they didn't do nothing to you? They didn't come to your house and break through your house and set it on fire. They didn't steal your girl from you. I'm just saying, like, what would make a person specifically target the LGBTQ community? What's wrong, Papa? It's like, what would make someone do that? You sleepy, Papa. That's why you're doing all that extra stuff. You sleepy. Yes. That's my sugar plum. So it's like, what would make him do that unless it's personal? Because that's what I'm getting from his energy. I feel like this is personal. I feel like he could have experienced, being with another man. He could have, and I feel like the loudest ones are the ones with the secrets. If you meet any man that acts like gay or lesbianism is the worst thing since World War II or World War, I don't know. They act like it's the worst thing you could ever be in life or ever do in life. Dumb people got some skeleton in their closets. 99.9%. They say, ew, and make a big fuss about gays and man, they are the ones that have questions when it comes to their sexuality. They are not comfortable where they are sexually. Either they're trying to hide something, they don't want the public to know, or they are involved. And they make a big hoorah to make it look like they're not. But mostly they are. Okay? But, so there's a lot going on with him. I also feel like there's a woman. It could be more than one person. I do see a transgender too, woman. But there's a woman that he's known all his life, or he grew up with, Jonathan, okay? Who's Jonathan? There's a woman, I did mention John earlier. There's a woman he knows from his past that ain't going nowhere. Like, I feel like this woman ain't going nowhere. It's like one of those things where you have somebody already in your life, right? And you're comfortable with that person, and this person gave up everything in their life just to be with you. Okay, they don't give a damn if you date different girls. They still gonna always be there. I don't know, I'm getting baby moms or baby mama. Maybe he has a couple of kids with this woman. But then there's another woman, okay, that's pregnant by him. And then there's a transgender woman. I don't like what the fuck he just said, but there's a transgender woman that's very upset with him. very, could be a Libra woman, very, very upset with him. Maybe her name start with a T. To be honest, I do see her and she looks familiar. Big hips, you know, beautiful woman. So, but there's a transgender woman that's very upset with him. There's some people that's looking at him like, why would you say that? Why did you don't fucked up? Was he drinking that night? I feel like he could have been drinking. And I feel like he smoked some stuff. I don't, maybe it's weed. But he smoked and he had some drinks. He had some drink that night. He had some drinks that night. What made him say these things about HIV, people with HIV, AIDS, and the LGBTQ community? Because I feel like you're going to lose a big fan of people because these people pay money to come see you. These people love your music. So for you to be condescending to them deliberately, for you to belittle them consciously, for you to devalue them, that is, it's like you're gonna get a big spanking from your ancestors because of that. John, you're going to, is his name John or is it John? I don't know. But you know that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like you. All right. Well, let's see what made him focus or rant about the LGBTQ community, and I feel like there's going to be some LGBTQ community people that have YouTubers, people who are public figures, people who are on social media that have a big following. They will have something to say about your rant. And guess what? There's going to be a lot of people that back him up. Okay? That back them up, I mean. There's going to be different outlets of people that's going to be talking about this. And I think, you know, sometimes people do the most craziest, unbelievable things in order to get attention from the public, in order for people to talk about them. This was one of those things, but this was the wrong move, brother. Even I could tell you that right now. But I'm trying not to be biased, but logically, this is not, no. You need to fire your publicist or whoever gave you this advice to say stuff like this. But I feel like DaBaby's just being DaBaby. And this is karma. This is karma. I also feel like he could have even gotten in some troubles in the past. He could have even bullied some people in the past too. I'm seeing bullying. This came back to hunt him. Okay? So that's why they say be careful how you treat people, because you never know who's gonna be who in the end, right? Yeah. He's going to lose some people. He's going to lose some people. Like, I'm even hearing canceled. Now, did I watch his rant? No, I did not. Did I hear people talking about it? Yes. Did I watch the video? No. Yeah, he's having concerns. Now he's concerned about what he said. Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said. I was acting like this is a very childish behavior. Okay? A very, very childish behavior, because it came in reverse. It could be an Aquarius / other signs. But now he's concerned about his decision making when it comes to what he has said in front of people. There was a lot of people watching you, DaBaby, and you said those things, and you were being recorded. I want to know, why did he make this? Why did he go on a rant about gay people and people with HIV? Let me see. That's a very ignorant thing to put one against the other. It's like a very ignorant thing to do, to base it's a word, to base I almost want to say column, or not column, but to base a percentage of people and blaming them for a disease that they did not plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's so ignorant to say, oh, the gays, we still doing this shit. Like they were saying that back in the 80s, 90s. Oh, the gays are the ones causing HIV and AIDS. No, bitch, if you're having sex, that's just what the fuck it is. It has nothing to do with the gender specification. It is simply a disease of the immune. It's called immune deficiency, sir. It's a immune deficiency. Okay? It's a virus that attacks your immune system. And it's not a joke. It's not something to laugh about. It's not something to just, what's the word? It's not something to be irrational about. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you got to be careful. That's a very sensitive subject, and it's personal to a lot of people. So DaBaby, you've done the job of pissing a lot of people off, because this even came in reverse. Upright. This shows a person who is, and then they're showing me the is it the Knight of Swords, riding the horse, someone having a compulsive disorder or making irrational decisions, going in without having a plan, to dissectify a situation. If you were having issues, your personal issues on your own, you should have dealt with that on your own. The world don't need to know about those issues. You get what I'm saying? The world don't need to know. The world does not need to know. And that's where you fucked up at, buddy. A lot of people are not happy with you right now. Why did they make those comments? I don't know how your relationship was with your parents, but I feel like something here, the Eight of Pentacles even came in reverse. It's like people don't want to work with you anymore. There's people that don't want to work with you anymore. Let me tell you, the LGBTQ is evolving, okay? It's evolving to the point where your stylist could be gay. Your makeup artist could be gay. Hell, your publicist could be gay. Your manager could be gay. Your music producer could be gay. So you're affecting a lot of people. You're affecting a lot of people. Tyler, did you text me? Did you email me?
No.
It said, Mom, I'm ready. Verified D1.
But that was a long time ago.
And he's just not coming in? Wow. So it's like he's going to lose some people, man. That's just the bottom line of things here, man. He's going to lose some associates. There's going to be someone here that stands up for him, but I feel like it's not enough. Okay. Look, the Queen of Wands is coming in reverse. I feel like it's identity crisis. I just got that. Sexuality crisis as well. It's some things he needs to work on and face head on about his sexuality, because I won't be surprised if he's actually bisexual. Okay? There's going to be people that walk away from him. This is the I believe, Eight of Cups. This speaks in terms of walking away from something here. People walking away. People walking away. Okay? People like, we can't deal with this shit. That's some ignorance bullshit. Okay? Because you want to be popular, or you want to sell, or you want controversy in your life. Well, this is a badass public. It's a word I was trying to say. This is a bad publicity. Yes, thank you. This is not the way to go about it. There's a lot of knives in this card here. He talks a lot of shit. Could be an air sign. He talks a lot of shit. I feel like people are able to see him for who he is, too. I feel like for a long time, he's been getting away with certain things here. He's been getting away with certain rants. And people keep brushing it off like, oh, it's just DaBaby. It's just DaBaby. It's just DaBaby. And it's like a character flaws, right? It's just DaBaby. Oh, she won't hurt a fly. Yeah, but he is doing stupid shit though. I feel like I don't know. I want to say T.I., but I feel like someone is going to have his back, and someone is going to have a conversation with him. Yeah, is this going to blow over? Yes, it will, but it will be for a while, because people don't forget shit. Okay? He's gonna have to apologize publicly. Can't get my tongue right today. Publicly to the mass, in order for this to, yes, it's gonna simmer down, but guess what? He has to, in order for him to keep selling and keep moving forward with his music, he's gonna have to apologize to the LGBTQ community. He's gonna also have to apologize to those people who are suffering from HIV and AIDS. That's not a joke. Okay? This will go through traumatization, pain. Okay? Pain. And a lot of stress too. To deal with that. Some people didn't even have sex to get that. They were born with it. So yeah, it's very ignorant comment, but I'm gonna stay out of it. So is DaBaby gay? I mean, is he bisexual? Okay. This is someone that feels like he could say whatever he wants and there will be no repercussion. But not this time. He's going to get some spanking. He is going to get some spanking. You heard me? Not the wise. This was not a wise decision. He was speaking in something. He was speaking in terms of something he does not agree with. He could have even got into trouble with the law, like got into trouble with the police officers and shit like that. Something about permits, something about bullying people or bullying someone. T.I. might be like, hey, come to my house. Let me have a word with you. You know what I mean? Let me talk to you. Young blood. I don't know why I'm hearing young blood. All right. You know, this is the thing. If T.I. is supporting his rant or supporting what he said, it's like, dude, T.I., you got your own shit going on. I won't even jump in publicly to his defense. You could have called him on the phone and said, hey, man, let me talk to you, you know. This. And as an older person, that's what you should do. If the youths are getting out of line and saying certain things that is hurtful or demeaning to other people, you want to curb them. You want to, hey, bro, do it in silence. Do it where the public will not know about it. Hey, let me talk to you for a second. This is not how we move. This is not how we do things, But for you to publicly, I don't know if he publicly said something, but I feel like he could have just said something and supported his brother. And guess what? People gonna get on your ass too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, dude. Okay, let me shut up. Yeah, he's dealing with his sexuality. He's having a hard time dealing with his shadow side. See, this speaks in terms of something coming into the forefront. The truth is coming out. And let me tell you, DaBaby, you gave yourself away when you said, let me see if I remember what somebody said here. He said, what he said? He said something about sucking Zozo in the parking lot. Okay, sucking Zozo and Pinga and what's the other word? What's the other word them Jamaican people call it? In the parking lot. That's a very specific thing to say. It's detailed information. You could have said a whole lot of different things that was not associated to those things you said. And I feel like this is the thing. I feel like he's hurt that he cannot really. I almost feel like he's ranting because he cannot come out and say, hey, I'm bisexual. But if he only knew, he can. But I feel like he cares about what others think of him. He thinks about not just the public, but the people he associates himself with. So he feels like he has to do this over the top rant. He has to say these crazy things in order for him to be accepted by his colleagues. And nobody's giving him advice around him, wise advice for him not to say those type of things or caution him. He's around people that are like yes men, like the people that you pay them, you know what I'm saying? You supply their bad habits, you supply payment for them, money for them, food for them, drinks for them, smoke all day for them. So they're gonna be your yes man. They're not gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell you the truth about, oh bro, I don't think you should say that. It's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get people that, oh, yeah, that's the right idea. Those are not your friends. Let's just be clear. Those are not your friends. Anyone around you that praises you for making such derogatory comments, it's not your friend, buddy. Because let me tell you something. They know you're going to lose people by saying those things. As a big star as you are, they know you're gonna lose people. But they're not gonna tell you, oh no, I don't think you should say that. Or I don't think you should say that. Because they don't want to lose their place with you. So you gotta be careful who you have around you. But you're dealing with your sexuality. You don't want to confront your shadow side. See, this speaks in terms of addiction in something. Addiction in smoking, addiction in drinking, addiction in sex. Anything you overindulge in. I did see earlier where he always have a cup in his hand or he's always smoking or drinking, right? This speaks in terms of that. But not just that. I also feel like the truth about his sexuality is coming out. As much as he has tried to hide this truth, it is coming out. People are figuring it out. And guess who's figuring out? The same people you were demeaning. The same people. I wasn't going to be long here. Yeah. Certain celebrities, they come out, they want a certain persona. They brand themselves, right? You brand yourself on being this hardcore rapper, this confident guy, this arrogant guy. I see a lot of arrogance in him. He needs to come back to earth a little bit. And I feel like this is going to be that come back to earth move that's going to happen in his life. And he's ashamed of it. And then he's having a son. He's having a baby. There's a baby coming. But he's not monogamous. If you're trying to be his girlfriend, he's not a monogamous guy. He likes to dip in different rainbows. I don't even know why I just said that. I didn't even think about that. It just came out. He likes to dip in different rainbows. Like, whoop, there he is, allegedly. You gay, you bisexual, you bi. Who the fuck cares? Like, I guess people make such a big deal about rappers and being gay and gay being rappers. Okay, so like, what does that have to do with anything? Talent is talent. Talent has no gender. You know what I'm saying? There's gay people that sing. I don't think you measure the gay people that sing compared to the rappers in the same caliber. Because they feel like, oh, singing is more, singing is feminine, it's calm, no, but it's talent is talent. If I could sing, I could sing. If I could rap, I could rap. It shouldn't matter if I'm gay or lesbian or bisexual or pansexual or whatever label you want to put on it. Ooh, child. This talks about him being a fool and jumping the hoops without considering how that's going to affect other people, how that's going to affect him. Yeah. I feel like he's stuck in his life. He's going to be stuck in his life. I see a man who's confused about his sexuality. He's stuck there. And that's a secret that nobody knows. Or people know now. Shit. People know now. So, what's going to be the outcome of the baby? I feel like he's going to publicly come out and want to change the narrative of what he said. And trying to paint it to look better. But people ain't buying that shit. They're going to be like, nah, I heard the N word, but I don't use those terms. I don't use that word. Like, what the fuck you were doing when you did what you're doing. But he was intoxicated, and I'm not trying to make excuses for him, because even an intoxicated mind still knows what the fuck they're talking about. Have you ever met a drunk person that tells the truth when they're drunk? Okay. I've met them. Have you ever met somebody who's bold when they drink? I've met them. Okay, so what's going to be his outcome? He's dealing with his sexuality. He's dealing with his shadow side. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to accept. After all this is said and done, the world is watching, right? The world is watching to see what's going to be it. I feel like people are waiting for something to happen. I don't know if people are waiting for him to be canceled, or people are waiting for him. Oh, yeah. Kevin Samuels, I got to do a reading on that sucker. I got to do another reading. I just heard that. I got to do a reading on Kevin Samuels. But that's nevertheless, I feel like people are going to be awaiting. It's almost like awaiting his trial. The community, that demographic is going to have some things to say. That demographic feels rejected by you, Jonathan. Is that his name? Jonathan? I just felt you need to say that. The demographic of the LGBTQ community, people suffering with IV and AIDS, feeling rejected by you. All right? Some might even feel devalued by you. Like, well, damn, I support you. I buy your tickets, and this is how you repay me. This is what you do. You go and it's like blasphemy. You know, you go and you just rant in a negative way about us, knowing that you also like men. Oops. Or knowing that you bisexual yourself. It's a contradiction. It's in its own. Because for somebody to have such a personal passion for a specific topic is questionable. I'm just saying. Yeah, he dabbles in and out. He dabbles in and out. He get his finger sucked. This is not for kids. Okay? He got his finger sucked in the parking lot. How about that? You guys finger sucked in the parking lot. I feel like Spirit want me to say it over and over. He got his finger sucked in the parking lot. Ay. This is sad. Just sad. Just sad. Just sad. I feel like these people, and when I said these people, the people that he devalued and said some harshful things about, I feel like he's going to come out and try to apologize to the community of people. But I don't know. Something about that seems late or disingenuous. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To the people, not to him, but to the people. They be like, I don't know if I trust that shit. People are hurt by what you said, Jonathan. People are really hurt. Like, you don't even know. People are hurt. The Page of Wands. Okay, you have the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, illusions. What's your flavor? You know, it's like, he needs to be careful as well. He needs to be careful of the things he say, because he has offended a lot of people. He has offended a lot of people. Okay, he needs to be careful. Even your executive producer could even be gay, and you don't even know you bashing the LGBTQ, and you don't even know the executive producer or the record label you in, he's gay, and you there being condescending and devaluing these people like they are nothing, but they are somebody. God damn it, people are people. Their sexual gender is not the totality of who they are. There is a person outside of that. Okay, sexuality is just their preference of what they choose, who they choose to be or become. But that's not the total essence of a person. A person is a person. The essence is their characteristics. You know what I mean? How that plays out into their life. Sexuality is one aspect of a person. It's not the totality. I can't look at a LGBTQ person and go just judging them by, oh, sexuality. No. Who is the person standing in front of me? Who are you? The sexuality part is the icing on the cake. It's like one aspect of you. Who are you? Are you a good person? Are you a nice person? Are you arrogant? Are you condescending to people? Are you sweet? Do you do what you need to do to get it? Like, who are you? But sexuality is not the totality of one's being. It's bigger than that. All right. Yeah, he's going to lose some shit. I don't know if his mom is dead. But I feel like this is all coming out because of the full moon. I know there was a full moon in Capricorn and Aquarius. I don't know where the moon is right now. But I'm going to check that later. So he's going through a transformation right now in his life, a transitional period in his life, um, that's going to change the dynamics of things. I also feel like someone here, there's a spiritual reader. I don't know if somebody did some juju on him and shit. Somebody could have done work on him. Okay, someone could have done work on him to make him do this. Okay, or someone could have done work on him for people to perceive him in a derogatory way or in an unpleasant way. You know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't gonna be here long, and look. He's gonna still be making money. He's still going to have fans, that support him and support his move. Baby mama, baby mama is a ride or die. She ain't going nowhere. Um, that's what I heard. Yeah, he's still gonna be the king of pentacles. He's still gonna be making his money, but I feel like right now he needs to just take a break or just be on a hush and hush. And I also feel like he needs to apologize to the LGBTQ community and the people that are suffering from HIV and AIDS. He owes them a big time apology, because you ain't got to say what you said, Craig. You really ain't got to say what you said. He might also have Earth sign in his chart or Virgo in his chart. But he needs to go into the hermit mode. That's what's gonna become of him. He needs to go into hermit mode and shut his goddamn mouth up. Okay? Arrogance is so unattractive to me. Arrogance and cockiness is so unattractive. So unattractive. You think, first of all, if you're in the public eye and you're a celebrity, you gotta watch what you say. What I'm saying, is it going to affect people? Is it going to affect them? Yeah, he's going to regret. I'm also saying regretting what I said. I feel like when he made this comment, when he said what he said, he wasn't thinking about the repercussion. He wasn't thinking about the consequences. He just felt the need to just say what the fuck he wanted to say out of his mind. But he was coming up as a kid, though. As a page. He wasn't acting like a king. Okay? And again, he was under the influence. But that does not excuse one's behavior. Okay? I feel like when he first did it, he felt good about doing it. Because this is a guy that feels like it don't matter what he says, what he does, there's going to be people backing him up. He's still going to be making music. He's still going to be negotiating contract deals here. But he's going to lose some too. In the process, he's going to lose some. Yep. He's going to lose some because this is going to be such a burden on his back. People coming for him. I see people coming for him. People having things to say about the comment he made. There's going to be a lot of LGBTQ. Not just that either. People that dealt with this personally. HIV, AIDS. People that dealt with it personally. They're going to be speaking up. The LGBTQ are going to be speaking up. Blogs are going to be speaking about this. People are going to be talking about this. If you want an exposure of people ranting about you and it being a controversial, and I also feel like this was a money move too, because I'm saying that, but it was a money move that backfired. You dig what I'm saying? He's still gonna be making his money because there's a demographic of people that still loves him and worships the ground he walks on. I wonder what B. Simone thinks about this. Let me ask that one question and then I'll leave this shit alone. B. Simone always had a crush on him. 4444, if that's your number, go play it. All right. What does B Simone thinks about what DaBaby said? What does B Simone thinks about what DaBaby said? She like, come on, fam. I'm hearing that word. Come on, fam, man. Come on. Why? 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 What does B Simone thinks about? I also feel like he pays child support or is going to pay child support. She felt like that was arrogant. She felt like that was out of line. Because you don't know what these people have been through. She said, I love you, but this was not it. That's what I'm hearing. I love you, but this was not the right move to make. Jonathan. I'm hearing Jonathan. So his name is Jonathan. Okay. Or John. Something like that. Now she's thinking if she even want to work with him anymore. If she even want to associate herself with him. Like, this was not... She's looking at it like, this is not the move. This is not it. You sound like a little kid. You know, that was immature. Not only immature, that was cold as shit. I feel like she had a crush on him. Yeah, she liked DaBaby. But she felt rejected by him, or there's some form of rejection with them too. But regardless of, that's her buddy, and she felt like he was out of line. She felt like he was out of line. But I keep seeing him going through a transitional period in their life, in his life. But I keep seeing karma. So it could have been because he rejected, I almost want to say Nina Simone. But because he rejected B Simone, could have been part of his karma. I don't know. But I'm seeing that he could have rejected her publicly. But she feels like that's not the move to make, son. All right, I'm going to stop here. You guys have a blessed one. Mwah.